What are we looking at here, guys?
Capcom Unity, Burlston here along with Darren and from the Capcom store.
Howdy.
And we're here to talk really quick about the Street Fighter 20th Anniversary chess set.
When we started to design this, we wanted it to be a clean look, wanted it to be very 25th anniversary, so we went black and silver, kept it very high end, very clean. We laser etched the 25th anniversary logo in the top, and you'll see these little divots, we'll explain those in a minute. Heavy duty chrome latching and hinges. These are really nice hinges. It stops right there. We've got the sheet there that tells you how everything lays out, where all the pieces are, how they fit into the case, the foam pieces underneath. This is a smoked and sandblasted.
Smoked and salmon, I thought you were going to
sandblasted
Delicious.
board. When we first started looking at these, we were looking at etching, and it came out extremely uneven. So we found that sandblasting gave us a nice, even consistency on the squares. And these things are in there. You could take this thing and shake it around. They're not going to move.
Corresponding pieces, so the good guys have a fist for pawns, and the bad guys, of course, have the Shadowloo skull.
Specific fist, I believe.
Looks a lot like Ryu's fist. So moving from the left, on the good guy's side, we have Zangief, which he's a rook. And one of the cool things about the chess set is that if we go to the other side of the light side, the other rook is not another Zangief. It's actually a different character, so we get more characters in there. So we have Dalsum, and these are our two rooks. So for the two knights, we have Blanca and Honda. Again, you can see their symbols down there on the bottom to tell you what they are. And instead of two Blancas or two Hondas, you get new characters for the same piece. Again, Bishops, Guile with the sunglasses on, and Ken looking rather fetching with his gi open. And of course, rounding it out, we have Ryu as the king and Chun-Li as the queen, as would be customary for Mr. and Mrs. Street Fighter. Two rooks for the bad guy side, we have Seth and Sagat. And for knights, we have Rolento with his grenades hanging off his chest there, and Akuma, which I think, I don't know if knowing Akuma, kind of got shortchanged being just a knight. And bishops on the bad guy side, two perennial bosses for Bison, Balrog and Vega.
Vega's actually my favorite sculpt. He's actually the only one who has an arm. The rest are all busts, and he's actually got his arm, so you can see his claws.
Yeah, to show off the claw. Very cool. And ending things for the bad guy side, we have Bison and Juri as king and queen. And again, kind of being the opposites of Ryu and Chun-Li. So even though Juri just showed up, she gets a pretty prominent placement in this chess set, which is pretty cool.
Are you going to finally show what those divots are for?
Yep. This becomes your display table, and this sits right on top in those divots. And this thing comes in at about 22 pounds.
And so the reaction at Comic-Con, we actually sold how many?
We essentially sold out within 2 days, preview night and the next night.
Yeah, and I would have
These
thought
things at $400 a piece.
Yeah, they were $400, which now
we're at $299.95 on the store.
And this is a Capcom store exclusive.
Capcom store exclusive, exactly. The set can be gotten on the Capcom store. It's shop.capcom.com. Leave the www off at the beginning and just put in shop.capcom.com. It's right on the front page, and they'll be shipping, like I said, within a week and a half.